Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Monifactory. All right, so here we are today, episode 14. Last episode we had started, there we go, on applied energistics, the mod that will make things a lot easier for me going forward, mostly in storing items and auto crafting items. Anyway, between episodes, I didn't do too much. I did prepare some things for the episode today, but I also did some base preparement. So you can see I have marked out some of these rooms that I'm going to be setting things up. Oh, and I thought I plugged these holes, but I'll get to that in a minute. So the towers, like the EBFs and the greenhouse, possibly. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to manage additional rooms. Like, am I going to just go down and make another hallway? Or do I want to go down, another layer and do that? But I'll probably try and do as much area on one floor as I can. I don't know what this room, I think, I don't know. I think over here, yeah, that's gonna be the power gen, and then over here probably will be where I have like my multi blocks. I don't know. I must have changed my plan at some point. But yeah, anyway, I did make this elevator block, and I did mention it briefly last episode. So I, between episodes, had gone down here and dug out a intermediate area. This isn't going to be another level where I build machines with. What is this doing here? How did that get in there? I don't know. This is going to be like essentially the between levels section where I can easily come down here and route cables and all that, because I recall in previous Let's Plays having issues doing multi-leveled bases because they didn't have enough space. So hopefully this will be enough. Oh, and before I forget, I did also make the exchanging gadget, which allows me to in world swap out one block for another. So I could take the cobblestone in world and swap it with, say, smooth stone in my inventory. So that is nice to have. You can tell I was doing that as most of the walls here are smooth stone. Oh, I did miss. Okay, I don't have any stone on me, but yeah. So there's that. Okay, so let's get back to the episode here. I did make some more of the Certus Quartz stuff here. Now, I know at one point I'll be able to get the growth accelerator block, and I think that will make growing these things a lot easier. And then I believe there'll be some way for me to automate that too. So I do like that. Okay, so off camera, I did go ahead and get the ME chest prepared. You got plates here, you got the crate, dark steel, quartz glass, panels. And the panels are pretty simple. Just some quartz glass, which is Certus quartz and glass, with glowstone, redstone, and iron. So we're going to go ahead and grab this. Are we not on the quest? Oh, it wants to make the ME terminal. Okay, I'll get to that in a minute. Okay, so I do want to make this. I know I have one of these laying around somewhere. So let's get that popped up on our tracker here. Okay, now I know I have that sensor. Sorry, I got a little lost in thought there. Do I have it on here? Or oh, there it is. Wait, or is it in my inventory? Oh, I saw it. There it is. Okay. Let me put these things away for the time being. And I know I have circuits. I made some up. Yep, there we go. Right here. Okay, we don't need much more now. We need some gold. We need silver, copper. Okay. So let's, I think we can actually, wait, did I give, okay, I did. Making sure. Okay, let's get right to it then. So we need to get the electrum, and then we need to make a copper cable or wire, but again, we're going to be making it into a cable here in a minute. Not that, that. Okay. Oh, there's no chest that we have to go into. Okie dokie. So grab that. Lathe. And getting that populated. So let's see. I still need to make terminals. And I still need to make storage drives. So I'm probably going to make like 6 of the 4Ks. Which, you know, if I had gone with the 1K storage cells, I would not have needed to have any additional processors. These right here are the circuits. But I wanted more storage, so going with that. Okay. So there's that emitter, and there is our first ME drive. I'll put that up in here. Okay. Now, eventually we'll be able to upgrade this into the extended drive. That's going to be medium voltage in an assembler, so we're not quite there yet, but it... Oh, we need 2 of them too. Is that really the only way to make them? Okay, I guess it's not so much that you're getting more space for nothing. You're pretty much just compacting 2 ME drives into one block. That's still pretty nice though, being able to save space. Okay, so there's that. And yeah, we can't do that right now, but we will shortly. Okie dokie. So why don't I go ahead? I'm going to drop this off over here. And now this is where we start storing our drives. Just like in the real world, you have magnetic tape drives, or you have hard drives that will pop in there, and we'll be able to store items. Although before we can do that, we need to get a terminal, and we're going to put a terminal right here. Now keep in mind, I'm going to be moving things to the new base. So I'm going to try in this episode to get things situated for that. Just depends on where progress goes. If I find something important, I'll segue to that. But definitely, if it's not this episode, it'll be the next episode where I've migrated things. Okay. Terminals. So we're going to want a crafting terminal, first and foremost, but we're also going to need a couple more terminals for other things. So I'm going to make a couple of them with that in mind. Let's see. So I'm going to make, let's go with 9. Okay. So that will lead us to, let's see. So there's the terminal, which allows us to just look into our inventory, into our AE2. There is a storage monitor, which shows how much of an item you have in your storage at one time, set to a single item. There's a pattern access terminal and the requester terminal. That's something that I need to look into. But wait a minute, how do you make the crafting terminal? Oh, there we go. Terminal, table, processor. So, okay. Right. Let me go ahead and get all that situated here. So we're looking for Certus, copper, redstone. And I know I have some glowstone. There it is. Put these away. Let's put that away. I know I have some glass somewhere, don't I? Oh, I have another terminal there. Glass there. Oh, I just saw another terminal. This, okay, there we go. Oh, there's some sand. That'll work. Get over to the arc furnace. And then, yeah, we still need quartz glass, which we have Cirrus quartz on us, so that will help greatly. Oh, that's what we needed in the... wait. Okay, there we go. And then, bada boom. And let's get those converted to the right panel. Okay. So now, we want to get a ME terminal, which if I'm not mistaken, the ME terminal leads to us making the crafting table. So, wait, ME terminal, there we go. So we need a circuit, and I'm pretty sure we have one of them. Oop, hello. Pop you right there, and boom. I have no idea which orientation this is. That looks about right. Okay. So if we take that... Oh, we don't have the drives yet, so we won't be able to put anything inside our system. But just for the heck of it, I'll plug it in right there. So you can see this is our AE terminal, and we'll be able to see when we're crafting things and all kinds of other situations. Now, from what I heard, there is a way to craft with fluids now in AE2. And I'll try to get into learning how that all works. But yeah, that is very exciting for me because there was always the situation where we had to plan around with our machines to have fluids stocked in them and had them dedicated to, say, one type of recipe. Okay, so let's get all these quests claimed. We want crafting terminal now. All right, so we need to do... Okay, so we're going to need a calculation processor. So if I'm not mistaken, that means we need to get another circuit. We need a silicon, which we have that. I believe these two we have. And the circuit, of course, we have that. And yeah, all right. So let's pop back over to our AE2 section and we'll get things going. So here we are in the inscriber, and I have not figured this out yet. Oh no, wait a tick. Where? Oh, there they are. Okay. So boom. Oh, I thought I grabbed more circuits. That's my bad. Now just grab the whole thing. You never know. We're probably going to need more. Actually, we are going to need more because if we're going to make the storage cells. Yeah. All right. All right. So that is crafting up. And oh, nope. Ah, there we go. Calculation processor. Our first of many. Now we need a craft table. Not yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. And bada boom. And bada boom. Ready. A much bigger table. There we go. I hit the right button this time. Left click. Okay, anyway. So there we go. So now we have this different terminal here, but now we have a crafting terminal. And we can even change how the terminal here looks. Ooh, wow, we can make it really tall. I like that. Yeah. Okay. So what did I need to do again to get... I'm just trying to figure out... Well, I'm sure once I complete some of these quests, then all of these will get green check marked. In any case, we want to make digital storage or digital storage cells. So we are going to want the 4Ks here. All right, so we're going to need 6 of them. So that means we're going to need 18 circuits. We're going to need 6 of the medium voltage circuits. And this is what we're looking at here. So let me go ahead. I'm going to take a pause here. I'm going to get all of this worked, all this completed, and then we will come back and get to storing things into our AE2 network. And like I mentioned, I am going to be working on moving things over to the other base. And yeah, we'll go from there. See you all shortly. Hey, everybody. I don't know what that was. Hey, everybody. We're back. All right, so I've got the 4K item cells all ready to go here. And you can see there are 6. So let's go ahead and claim those. Alrighty, right. Pop back over here. Ooh, that is upside down. There we go. All right. So with that in mind, what's that? Oh, let's go over here and we'll pop these in here. All right. So now with that in mind, I can start doing this. Ooh, that is so nice. And I don't want to put any tools in there in case I need them later. But yeah, so we now have, oh, I like how that's blue, which I guess it means it's in use. Okay. Normally I've known them to turn like yellow or something, but never seen them become blue. But in any sense, we have storage now. So here's what I'm thinking. I went ahead and I made 2 stacks of energy conduits and I have 2 stacks of cable there. I could start moving things over to the base now. There will be a situation we need to deal with. So not only will we need to have steam powering this pyrolysis oven, at least for, the input hatch there, but steam for, well, the grinder here and the alloy smelter. I still want to use these things mostly because they're they're not just a single block machine. It would be useful to have them still. So I'm gonna probably, once I migrate things, dedicate some steam turbines to the room where I put these in. But other than that, I can move my towers. I'll have to get tanks to store all the fluids so I don't lose those, which I'll probably be making a crap load of drums here. So yeah, I will be moving these. The tree farm will eventually be moved over, probably last. We have a lot of wood. So yeah. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go pop over. Well, I don't have the terminal over here. I'm just thinking to myself, okay. I'm going to go ahead then and pause here. And let's see about me moving things on over to the other base. And I'll pop back if anything interesting happens. All right. See you hopefully soon. Hey, everybody. We're back. All right. So I think I made a great deal of progress moving everything in. There's still the case of the other multi-blocks, namely the greenhouse and the steam machines. That being said, let's look at how things have changed in this base of ours. So first things first, I think I found a good spot for any trophies we get, and I might reorganize them as I get them. I believe they're in the right order. That might be LV, that might be Steam, no, Steam, LV, and then medium. But yeah, we'll figure out that as we get more trophies. And then we come up to here, we have our terminal. We have some temporary things as I get situated and settled. Oops, let me, there we go. So you can see everything is organized from biggest number to smallest. I like it that way. There's the workbench right here for easy charging. Okay, let's go over here. And we have the power gen room, right? We have the I almost said turbines here. And they're feeding into our generators. And we will be changing from steam to benzene when we can. But yeah, this is just a temporary situation here. So we have 2 capacitor banks right here. So that's storing 1 million RF together as a buffer. Over here, oh yeah, here we go. over here is the multi-block room. And as I get more blast furnaces, I will be figuring out the right configuration to wall share. So effectively, we have 3 blocks wide of the coils here, right? So we make a new furnace, there'll be 2 more rows, not 3. And then on top, and I'll be moving these item buses up to the top eventually as well. But for the time being and easy access, they're down there. But yeah, up here, we'll have a way where we can say, okay, input for fluids and items go up here and they'll share. If I'm not mistaken, the item output would go here, and then the fluids in the front and the back, if my memory serves. And then I don't remember where the maintenance hatch typically goes, but I'll figure it out. But yeah, when we add more, then this spot I think goes to be the item output bus. In any case, yeah. Oh, I got stone here, so let me cover this up. Okay, so that is that. And over here, we have what I'm going to be designating the AE2 room. Wait, why is that? Oh, never mind. It was showing on the tooltip as 2, even, but I guess because they're empty, that's why it's like merging them together or whatever. Okay, so more drawers will go over here, or not drawers, but drives. And then over here will probably be the storage, crafting, and co-processing units. And because we can make these bigger eventually, we won't need as much wall space. Now, I just remembered, we're going to need, we're eventually going to be making the molecular assembler here. Then I see this right here. And this is the extended molecular assembler. So it can run 8 crafting jobs at the same time versus what I think is... What was the original? Okay, I don't know if the normal one is 1 at a time or what, but I imagine... Okay, so this is basically compressing the molecular assemblers into 1 block and adding the bonus of parallelization. And we can't get that till HV, so it won't be a big deal until then. Or it won't be a big deal for a while, I guess. But anyway, so yeah, and then the interfaces, interface. Yeah, and then there's the extended interfaces that we'll get into eventually as well. But these interfaces typically go hand in hand with the molecular assemblers to handle autocrafting. Okay, so and then here's my charger and inscriber. And let's cover that up. Then over here are the towers of powers. Well, I'm not sure what... You know, I'll probably use a picture of me looking into the base or looking at this, for example. Anyway, thinking to myself. So here's most of our towers. We have the MV over here too. And I'll have to refigure some of these setups to and get the fluids into these as well. But I have all those fluids somewhere. Or they might be in this other backpack. Or wait, are they in the chamber here now? No? Where did I put them? Oh, okay, here they are. Here's a lot of the things that I wasn't sure about where to put yet. And yeah, I think that's it for the base tour for the time being. I'm going to go ahead and get a picture here. Okay. So it's kind of obvious that that picture alone will kind of give away the base, or kind of give away the episode when I put it up. Anywho. So down here we have what I call a rat nest. So here's our temporary buffer power doodad, and it's feeding our controller. And I want to make sure that's not connected just in case. But yeah, so there's our controller. And we have power going off to each quadrant. We also have AE2 cables going this way over to our AE2 room, and over there. Now, things are going to get a little bit dirty in terms of cable management. It's not until we get MEK, no, what was it? Conduit? ME Conduit. Yeah, there we go. It's not until we get the ME Conduit that things will get prettier. So this effectively allows us to have the AE2 cable and the Ender IO power cable in one block. And the covered cable is going to be rubber and Fluix, so not a big deal overall. So I think we can get into that. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, that's 10. That's the wrong one. We can pretty much get into this immediately. I probably should have looked into this before, but not a big deal for me to just kind of do it off camera. Okay, let me see. Where's that rubber? Liquid rubber. Okay, so why is that liquid rubber? I only have one bucket of it? Huh. Okay, interesting. Radio. So there are some other drawers here. So, I mean, drums here. Oxygen gas. Oh, the methane was from that one centrifuge when I had put in wood instead of resin. Where's my circuit assembler? There it is. So soldering alley there. Good to go. What is this one? Glue. Do I have another assembler? I think that glue was for the resistors, and I'll put this one in here. Wait, is that the glue? Yeah. Okay. What's that centrifuge at? Yeah, I'll take that away. Let me turn that off here. Let me grab centrifuge, and if we're putting the glue on there, I'll break this off. Put that there. And we'll set you up to... Okay, there we go. Yeah, so one thing I learned is that you also can do item output. So left clicks for item, right click is for fluid. So in that same vein, I wonder if I even need to do... Wait. Oh, shit. This is actually... If we can do both item and fluid output without having to use any freaking arms or conveyors, that is pretty sweet. Okay, forget that for now. Okay, so that is that setup. Yeah, at this point, the only other thing that I need to go and do now is make a heater for the pyrolysis oven. Move over the pyrolysis oven. Yeah, that shouldn't be too crazy. And then get to crafting. I think I moved over most of my main items. But, yeah, no more having to deal with freaking inventory issues. Excuse me. The only thing I need to worry about now is just feeding these boilers with coal. Which, shouldn't be a big deal. Do I have any coke on me? Oh, I have a lot of coke, actually. Ooh, a lot of coke. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Yep. So we'll put these in the furnace. And bada boom. So now that we've changed the orientation of these things, we need to do this. Okay. Auto input, auto out. Turn those on. So this way we'll have these ready to go if I have to go and mine coal and come back and then feed the boilers again. Although that's gonna be a temporary thing anyway until I get before I get benzene. So benzene in this situation. Where are we on this? That's not what I needed. No, it's dichlorobenzene. Benzene, here we go. Chemical reactor, hydrogen gas, no. Oh, yeah, the wood tar. Or yeah, wood tar would be one option. So the wood tar is pyrolysis oven, I guess logs from what I'm picking up. So there's an empty recipe, there's a nitrogen gas recipe, which eventually that will be nice to get, but we don't have fluid storage yet per se. That being said, 1K fluid. Oh, there's a portable. Hey, here we go. From what I understand about this item, the portable fluid cell, it has a power storage on it. You can pretty much like take them on the go and retrieve items that you want, from what I understand. I could be wrong. I'm just freaking guessing there. Wait, why is there two of these? 1K ME fluid. 1K ME fluid. I have no idea. But this is going to be not too crazy, really. Just glass, red alloy circuits. It's the 4K fluids that would probably be more chaotic. Oh, I need to probably spell fluid. That would probably help. 4K fluid portable. Here we go. Just like we did with the item 4Ks, it would be more processors. But honestly, we're probably not going to want to deal with 4K fluids. 1Ks should be good enough. And if that's the case, well, we still have to get ME interfaces going before we worry about fluid transferring and storage and all that. That being said, I am curious about some of these quests here. AE2 everywhere. Oh, so yeah, we would need to do the quantum ring with AE2. I am curious to do that. There is this one over here that interests me. We can make infinite water and infinite cobble. So this is really freaking nice. It doesn't look like it will be too insane. Oh, it does need mana infused metal. So that is going to be a problem. Yeah, we might not be able to get this for... Yeah, we need to get into HV first. Okay, so that's going to be a thing down the road. But for now, we're making good progress in AE2 on its own. So there's an inscriber recipe, the inscriber request here. There's the extended inscriber. Down here, we come down to more pattern and other auto crafting. Now, if we want to make patterns, we're going to need to get the polyethylene. And polyethylene, we are going to have to get going on making that SNAD farm. If I'm not mistaken, let's see. No, not that. Sugarcane, sorry. Sugarcane in a brewery will get us biomass. The biomass will get turned into ethanol. The ethanol with sulfuric acid will give us the ethylene, and then it gives us some sulfuric acid in return. With the ethylene, we take hydrogen and we make... Wait, that's not it. Liquid polyethylene. We take air and ethylene, and then we get our liquid polyethylene. And then we turn that ethylene into sheets. So there is that quest in the early game. The factory, maybe? Here we go, SNAD. Yes. So yeah, you can see even here it mentions biomass. And honestly, if we get enough of this, if we get the sugarcane farm going, we can probably change out the coal for the sugarcane. But yeah, we're ultimately working for it towards benzene. Okay, I'm rambling here. So we got everything moved over. Next episode, we'll probably get started on that farm to get all the new machines to make the polyethylene and all that. We should have fluid conduits rather. Do they have item filter or fluid filters? Yes. Okay, we're going to need more paper, but that's not a big deal. Okay, so yeah, we'll get more on that in the next episode. But for now, this has been great progress, and I'm excited to be finally in the new base, and I'll be working on moving things off camera as well. In any case, I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please leave a like or comment down below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And I will see you all in the next one. That's all for now.